Ashley Severe here with Severe RPM's Adjuster Training. Been in construction since I was 19 years old for 26 years, been a general contractor for 16 of those years. And we do adjuster training in Orlando, Florida. So you've taken your adjuster's license course with your state or maybe the state of Florida, and now you're wondering, what's my next step? Well, you've taken on a big commitment. You've taken on expenses, and who knows for how long you've been wishing to do this dream. So now it's time to put rubber to the road. We at Severe RPM's Adjuster Training, we provide training for new adjusters and also adjusters that's been licensed for a year or two. Our next class right now is scheduled October 18th through the 23rd in Orlando, Florida. You can visit our website at severerpmsadjusters.com. And I want to encourage you that you've taken that step, you got your license, now is the time to put that license to work. And the best thing that you can do is get the training that you need. We've had many new adjusters that's gone through our course, adjusters that I have trained personally, adjusters that have started for 1-year adjusters that started just in November, December, and they're right now deployed in Louisiana. And prior to that, they had daily claims. We have people that come from real estate that come and take this course, and when they get out there, they can tell you that our course, well, the service that we provide gives them the confidence to go out there and license. I'm going to introduce you to a young lady. The youngest young lady I know, youngest person I know, I've trained as an adjuster, 18 years old, fresh out of high school. So if a young lady, and she's out here in New Jersey with me doing ride-alongs, if she can do it, I am confident anybody else can do it. So stay tuned, and we're going to be telling you more about this class in October, and I hope to see you in class soon. Hello, everyone. We got a guest I told you guys about in a video earlier. I want to let her introduce herself. Introduce yourself. Tell us your name, your age, and what city you're from.
Hi, I'm Janae. I'm 18 years old, just graduated high school, and I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
All right, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, correct?
Yep.
All right, awesome. Thank you for joining us today, Janae. I know you've been with us recently up in New Jersey doing a ride-along. I just want to ask you a couple questions. I won't keep you too long, but I just want to share your experience with everyone on here. I want to ask you a question. How did you find out about insurance adjusting?
I actually found out about it from my parents, who also found out about it from you, I believe. And she called me and she was like, "Johnny, come here." I was like, "Well, okay." And then she's like, "Are you interested in this? I'm going to send you a link to it and you can read all about it. It's insurance adjusting, and we just want to see if you're interested in it, if you wanted to apply to it and whatnot." And I started reading about it. I was like, "Whoa, I didn't even know this was a thing. That's pretty cool."
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So it caught your attention immediately?
Yeah, it caught my attention.
Okay. So what is it after you read up about it, and of course your mom encouraged you because you was thinking about going to college, right? And you decided to take this route. What is it about insurance adjusting that you think that it's the way for you to go as opposed to going to college?
Well, one thing about it that I find so interesting is that it's hands-on and it's very informative. Like everything that you need to know, you will know. And there's always something that you will continue to learn each and every day. That's what I love about it. Like there isn't something that you overall know and that you're good to go. Like as you progress and as you continue in this field, there's always something that you're going to learn. And that's what I like about it, because I'm so open-minded and I like to learn each and every day and like really receive what I'm doing so that I continue to be so that I can be interested in it each and every day. So like that's what I like about it. And I also like how, I'm the type of person that likes to help people. So in this field of helping people and helping them with their coverages is really nice for me. Like seeing them face to face, being so relieved it's a really nice feeling.
That's right. That's right. And you've experienced that from your ride-alongs, correct? From being
Yeah.
up in New Jersey? All right.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a great experience. I mean, to be able to help people and be compensated in the process. I don't
Hmm.
know if there's any other occupation that gives you that kind of a feeling. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we've already stated you've already done some ride-alongs. You've traveled all the way up to New Jersey and flew back to Florida about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So what was that experience like for you to go
What
on
was it
ride?
like? Well, I've never really been out of Florida, so it was a whole different world. I'm not even gonna lie. It was a whole different world. And, like also seeing the types of damage that we saw, like houses being completely turned upside down, like debris on the sidewalks and everything. It was like really surprising how much damage that storms could cause to houses, because I've never really seen much damage down in Florida. And seeing the types of old buildings there, and the way the streets were and everything, and how much damage that could cause to like the houses and everything like that, like that was really a whole new perspective for me to how like how things can just change for other people's lives, how things can just be gone in an instant.
That's
And that was
correct.
just like it was an eye opener.
Right. And to think that you signed up to help those people. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
something else.
Yep. Yep. How much confidence do you think that's given you as someone that's getting into this field? If you were to put it on a scale from 1 to 10, how much confidence do you think riding along with another adjuster gives you in the event that you're going to start doing your own insurance claims?
I'd say a 9.5. I'm not gonna a 9.5.
Okay.
I'd also say a 9.5 is because like as you said before, like when you're climbing the ladder and everything, it's nice going up, but going down is a whole nother story. So that kind of makes me kind of, iffy about it.
Understood?
Because no matter how much you know about climbing the ladder, no matter how many times you've been up there, it's still like I'm up here.
Right.
Now, time to go down. Yeah, that's
That
another
is
eye opener. So a
okay.
9.5.
All right, that's pretty good because you are so right. Getting up on a roof is one thing, and climbing it's when you got to come down. It's a totally different
Hmm.
story. Totally different one.
Totally.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Um, you've taken our training course back in July.
Hmm.
How do you feel that it's prepared you? You think you feel prepared to take on an insurance claim? And I know it's going to be different when you go out there in the field on your own,
Hmm.
but how do you feel? Do you feel prepared?
I do feel prepared. I do feel prepared. Like insurance and adjusting gives you all the information that you need to know, but at the same time it's a whole different story when you're on the field. But like when you look back and review what you know and review what you've learned, then it's not as hard as it seems, because
Awesome.
you get nervous at first, but when you review what you learned and review what you were taught and all the videos that you saved in your phone and all that stuff, it becomes easier.
Awesome. I agree.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, last question, I'm gonna let you go. Give me one thing that you've learned that sticks with you about insurance adjusting.
One thing I've learned is that this isn't just a job, This is about, when talking to your insured, about making them feel comfortable and about making them feel as though you really are helping them, because this isn't just about money. This is about helping people, you know, because it's a whole different thing about just, doing your job and getting it done and typing in the report. It's about actually getting the insured to tell you what happened, what occurred, and getting them to be comfortable with you so that you can actually help them. Because if someone's not comfortable with you, how are you going to help them? It's going to be very one sided. So,
Absolutely.
conversing with that person is very important for your job. Literally, it's so important for you to get someone to open up to you, really. And I know we have to be professional, but you can still communicate to your insured to get your message across and to get them to show you what exactly they need help with. just as if you're like a teacher and student type of setting, where the teacher is explaining to the student what's this and what's that, and the student has to be comfortable enough to also ask the teacher questions and explain what they're struggling with and what they need. In
Oh,
transactional, yeah, in transactional type of setting. And I'm not the social type. I don't really know how to talk like that and things like that. But it's really been an experience. Like, people just open up to me during inspections and they tell me about their house and how old it is. They just talk to me. And that's really given me the right type of feedback that I need to give and the right questions that I need to ask. So yeah.
well, that's awesome. Well, if there's any encouragement, Johnny, you just spoke like a seasoned adjuster. That's awesome. So that shows,
Really?
yes, you have paid attention because everything that you said is critical and important in processing the claim. All right, everything that you shared, creating that comfort level between you and the insured because their first impression when they see you, they think, oh man, he's out here to screw me. So
Yep.
I need, I need to stay on my P's and Q's. But you're right, building that rapport, that comfort level goes a long way. Janae, thank you. Is there anything you'd like to say to encourage anybody that's thinking about becoming an adjuster or maybe
Hmm.
getting the training that we offer here in Orlando? Is there anything you'd like to share?
I'd like to share to all those people that I know there are a lot of perfectionists out there and people that just want to get the job done perfect. That's not going to happen because there's always going to be something new. There's always going to be something worse than what you did before. There's always going to be a mistake that you made. Just breathe and accept that this has happened and try your best to get it done. Review, 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 and get it done. You might have mess up this one time, but as long as you're making sure that you won't make that mistake again, it'll always get better. And no matter who you talk to, if you're talking to Mr. Seville about anything that he knows, even he's learned things along the way that he hasn't before. There's
That's
always
right.
going to be something that you need to learn. And if you're uncomfortable with that, you need to get comfortable with that because it's going to be a ride.
That's
So,
right.
yeah,
Well,
it's going to be a ride.
it's been a pleasure talking with you, Janae, and thank you so much. Thank you for
Hmm.
coming on with me and sharing your experience. You
Yeah,
have a great
of
day, and I
course.
look forward to seeing you in the field. All right?
You too.
Awesome.
All
Awesome. Have a
right.
good
You too.
There you have it, guys. From the mouth of babes. I mean, that 18 years old. I hate to say that I wish I started when I was 18, but I wish I started when I was 18. All right. Well, you guys have a good night, and thanks for joining us.